Good morning, my loves. Happy Friday. It is a very chilly morning here at the lake. It is 49 degrees. Now, for a lot of the country, a lot of the world, okay, it's the end of November, it's 49 degrees. So what? Hey, this is Arizona. That's a big deal here. That is a huge thing. And the high today is like 62. This is a big thing for us. It's cold weather is a big deal for us. There are people wearing parkas this morning, promise you. It's okay. I was raised in the Midwest, so this is a chilly morning. Living in the Midwest, I probably wouldn't even wear a coat. If I were out today, I wouldn't be wearing a coat. It's 49, the highs in the 60s. There are people today, I promise you, that are wearing winter coats. Whatever works for them, who am I to judge? So, we have been discussing surviving the holidays. So, that's what we're sticking with today. But, this is self-care to help you survive the holidays. It's so important. Honey, it's absolutely critical for you to practice self-care during the holidays. It is so stressful. I know people, I have friends, of course, clients that are going through horrific personal tragedies right now. I have friends that just got married, so they're just blending two families, and that's stressful enough, moving into one house and getting everything going and, bringing your lives together. And now you have holidays on top of it. So it's a lot. Give yourself grace. Allow yourself grace and patience and forgiveness, and other people too. Keep in mind, people are who they are, okay? They are not going to change just because you want them to. You may be going to Aunt Mary's, to Grandma's, whoever, and you have known these people your entire life. You know how they're going to act. You know what they're going to say. You know this. Accept them for who they are. You're there for a short period of time. Maybe they're visiting you. They are who they are. Let it go. Accept them for who they are, okay? Let it go. You would love if they behave better, if they weren't going to say what you know they're going to say. They are who they are. Let it go. Okay? Just let it go. It's not worth the drama. It's all about your reaction to the situation. You can either get all kinds of upset, let them push your buttons and flip out, or you just, yep, that's who they are. Haven't changed a bit, have you? Let it go. They're not worth the drama. There are people in this world, my love, that are not worth your time and energy, and some of those people may be in your house in the next few days. Let it go. It's a short period of time, then they're gone. While they're there, if you find yourself totally flipping out, you are ready to scream. Do not reach for a bottle of Xanax. Do not reach for a joint ever. Do not reach for a beer or a glass of wine. Instead, please, just try this, okay? This is a coping technique that I have been using. I've been a nurse 46 years. I learned this my first shift in the emergency room 46 years ago. Okay? It works. People think it's stupid until you try it, and it works. I don't care if you're 5, I don't care if you're 55. It works. Go in a quiet space. Go in the bathroom. Go in a closet. Don't care. It takes 5 minutes. And what we're going to do is incorporate all 5 of our senses, okay? And it will bring you back to baseline. It will calm you. It's that simple. So you can use any theme that you want. You can use Christmas. You can use a color. You can use music. I don't care. So just for the sake of getting this done, we are going to use very general subjects, okay? So I want you to take a deep breath because you're stressed. Okay. We are going to think of 3 to 5 things. 3 if you're dealing with kids because of their attention span. 5 if you're an adult. 3 if you're an adult with ADD. 3 to 5 things that make your heart smile. What are 3 to 5 things that you like to see that make your heart smile? Could be photos, could be a memory, pictures of your kids, your pets, your house, your vacation, but it makes your heart smile. Okay. What are 3 to 5 things you like to hear? Could be your kids' laughter, your kids telling you they love you, your sweetheart telling you they love you. Could be a song. 3 to 5 things that you like to hear that make your heart smile. 3 to 5 things you like to smell that make your heart smile. Top of my list is my fragrance. I wear Gucci Guilty, the perfume, not the eau de cologne, but the perfume. Honey, that definitely puts a smile on my face. Coffee, the smell of coffee, the smell of chocolate cake, whatever it is. 3 to 5 things that you like to smell that makes your heart smile. So I'm trying to see where we are. So we've done sight, sound, smell. 3 to 5 things you like to taste that make your heart smile. It could be chocolate. It could be a mocha cappuccino, whatever. It could be that cake you're looking forward to, the turkey you're looking forward to over Thanksgiving. It doesn't matter. 3 to 5 things that make your heart, that you like to taste, that make your heart smile. 3 to 5 things that you like to touch to make your heart smile. One of my faves is cashmere. I'm wearing a cashmere sweater. I love cashmere. Love it. And this time of year is the only time I really get to wear them. So I can't wait till like October. I kind of start pushing a little bit in October so I can start wearing my sweaters. I love it. It's nice. It's soft. My nose is going to start running. What is it? Okay. Thought I was going to start sneezing. I'm almost over my cold. So 3 to 5 things you like to touch. Could be your child's face, your hair, my cat. 3 to 5 things you like to touch that make your heart smile. Now, by the end of this, you've done all 5 senses. You should feel a little bit better and your heart should be smiling just a little bit. For children, when you do this, you can base it off of colors. What are, 3 to, well, we're going to say 3 for kids, 3 things that you see that are blue. Could be the sky, a bird, whatever, a car. What are 3 to 5, 3 things that you hear that are blue? And just incorporate all 5 senses. Now, the first time I did this was in the emergency room. We had a little one that, as I recall, we were starting an IV. They had a fracture, and they were going to have to go to OR, and we were having to start an IV. The child was voting against it. They were screaming bloody murder. We used cartoon characters, and it worked. We did everything from Scooby-Doo to Fred Flintstone, but it worked. And the first go around, the child didn't want to participate. They actually screamed, no, stop, no, no. They were just obstinate. Well, the second go of it, they were tossing ideas in and giggling. And then by the third, it was all about them. It works. It works. It's all about taking your mind off your problem, bringing your 5 senses into it, and that brings you back to your core. It works. It helps. When you are stressed, acknowledge the stress. It's okay to excuse yourself from the festivities and go have a minute to yourself. That's fine. To say, I need a breath. I'm going to take a walk. Somebody watch the kitchen. Somebody, you guys clean up. I need some time. That's okay. It's okay. Take the kids, go for a walk outside. It's okay. Do not let people push your buttons. Do not people irritate you. I had a friend of mine years ago used to say, if somebody's trying to get your goat, don't give it to them. If somebody's trying to push your button, they're waiting for you to react. They're trying to tick you off. They're waiting for you to get upset. I have a relative that is what we now consider reactive abusers. They will say and do things to watch your reaction. They intentionally try to upset you because they think it's funny. They're a bully. Well, sweetheart, if you don't get upset, it takes away their fun. So just look at them. They're saying awful things or calling you names or whatever. Seriously? Are you done? Because I am. And you turn around and you walk away. That's it. Don't raise your voice. Walk away. Which brings up another point. If people start screaming and yelling, there's an argument. The first person that yells has lost. The only reason they're yelling is they know they've lost the battle. Don't raise your voice. Remain cool, calm, collected. When people start arguing, it reminds me of two nasty little toothless chihuahuas that are older than dirt, just snapping and snarling, threatening to tear each other up, and neither one of them have a tooth in their head. But the next time somebody starts screaming and yelling at you, just look at them like they're one of those old nasty chihuahuas, little ankle snappers. Whatever. Let them vent. Let them scream, let them yell, and just say, "Are you done? Because I am." And you turn around and you walk away. It's that easy. If they put their hand on you, say, "Oh, honey, I don't think so." And you keep walking. Take control. Traveling with kids. I will keep you in my prayers. Traveling with kids can be stressful, so plan ahead. Have plenty of water in the car. Have blankets. The weather is goofy. God only knows what you could run into. Be prepared. Don't let them get into the snacks early, but just to shut them up, because you don't know if you're going to have a flat or be delayed in traffic. You might need those snacks at another point. Give them things to do. Be sure they have games to play, even if it's card games, travel games. I don't care. Anything, books to read, things to keep them busy. It's better than the fight that could ensue. That's the last thing you need. Parents, please, please, if your kids are sick, keep them home. Pack in your bags children's Tylenol or whatever you use. I like to use children's Dimetap cold and allergy. If they have an earache or a sore throat, it will really help with the decongesting as a decongestant. But think ahead. Pack Pepto-Bismol for their tummy issues. Think ahead. Don't think, well, when we get to grandma, she'll have something. What if she doesn't and you need it and the pharmacy's closed? Think ahead. Be prepared. Also, please, please, today, before you get in the car, it's Friday, it's the end of the week, make sure your car insurance is paid up. Absolutely. I know, because I still do consulting with a lot of law firms, and I consult on personal injury cases, medical malpractice cases, product liability cases, but so often people are in car accidents, they forgot to pay their car insurance, but they assume the other person has insurance. Well, honey, what if they're assuming the same thing about you? Nobody has insurance. Those medical bills, you're stuck with them. Get your car insurance paid, more than just liability, because liability just covers the vehicle, not you and the passengers. So please take care of this today before you go on a trip. Please, please get your tires checked, your oil checked, everything that needs to be done. I want everybody to have a safe holiday. And the reason I'm saying this now, Thanksgiving here in the US is Thursday. There's a lot of people that are leaving tonight after work. They're getting on the plane, they're flying out. They're heading out as soon as the kids get home from school. They're leaving at noon, whatever. They're starting their holiday vacation. And I'm happy for them. That's wonderful. But I want everybody to have a safe, happy time. I want you to stay safe. Do not drink and drive. Do not be under the influence of anything and get behind the wheel. Do not be under the influence of marijuana, beer, alcohol, muscle relaxants, pain medication. You may think, I can handle it. You might think that, but your reflexes might think otherwise. Okay? I just want you safe. I want everybody safe. I want everybody to have a good holiday so that they can get to their destination and have something to be thankful for, other than, thank God we weren't killed in that accident. Okay? Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great Friday, a great weekend. Count your blessings. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other, because you're worthy.